South Jersey bad boys. South Jersey bad boys. South Jersey bad boys. Very good, man.
Very good. Angelic.
Carry a tune.
Yeah, man. You got a solid voice.
Yeah.
Any background?
Nothing.
No.
No.
Oh, damn. Well, thank you for coming on the program.
Yeah,
you got
thanks for having
our
me.
newest certified bad boy here.
Johnny K, baby.
What up?
Johnny
what up?
K. Yeah.
Dude.
Thanks for jumping on.
Rocking the Pokemon shirt. What
Had to show off for the boys.
do you got on
shit.
top? Monsters? Is that a monster truck?
In like the 90s, Coke did like a thing with the NFL for Halloween.
Sponsored by Coca-Cola Zero.
Yeah, our
go.
newest sponsor, Coke Zero.
Let's go. Yes, they did like an
What's
NFL
it
themed
say?
like Halloween
Oh, Monsters of the Gridiron.
gridiron. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So I saw it on eBay.
Is that like
and said I
similar to like
must
what
have.
they're doing now with what the Nickelodeon ones and the what are the NFL games that they play? Have you seen those where they make them like Slime Time Live on NFL games?
Oh yeah, they like the Nickelodeon
Yeah.
where it's like SpongeBob.
Yeah, they do
Yeah.
it with a live NFL game. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty weird.
They just did a Simpsons one.
That's right. That
on
was the other
Sunday.
one. Yeah,
It's like home, like the players are like Simpsons characters.
that's pretty.
Oh.
It's
cool.
like Homer like throwing a
I do,
touchdown
know,
pass.
I do know what you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
Wouldn't it be hilarious to watch somebody just like absolutely get obliterated and have a career-ending injury while they're playing as Homer Simpson?
It looks like he tore his ACL. It is actually pretty bad.
He tore both ACLs and blew out his elbow in that play.
Yeah.
He's just dressed as Marge Simpson. Yeah.
Mo's completely concussed. We don't know what's going on.
Did you guys ever? Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, are you guys big Simpsons guys?
I
used to
was
be.
growing up.
Me too.
I played Simpsons Hit and Run. That's what I was going to ask.
Yeah.
Remember that video game?
Oh my
Yeah.
God, that game is the shit. dude.
I never really watched it, but the video game.
Yeah.
The video
Loved
game
it.
was the shit.
Yeah,
it was like
so
Grand
fun.
Theft Auto for kids.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Just get to steal a Pooh's car and beat the shit out of him. and
Yeah.
then- yeah. Oh man, I love that game. But the
Yeah.
show, I watched it a lot growing up.
Yeah, I used to, as a family, we used to watch The Simpsons all the time. I forget why we stopped, but you just kind of fell off. But The Simpsons was great, man.
Yeah.
My mom didn't let me watch it. She didn't like it.
Yeah.
She thought it wasn't.
I'm actually surprised
Good for a
looking
young
back
boy.
that like we all were allowed to watch it because it was very bad.
Yeah, that's kind of awesome though. Like, that's a nice family activity.
It was.
I wasn't allowed to watch Family Guy for a while growing up. That one definitely went a little more crazy than The Simpsons did. The
Yeah.
Simpsons kind of reeled it in a little bit.
I will say, I remember we went to go see the Simpsons movie,
Okay.
which it came out not that long ago. Let's say, I don't know.
That was early 2000s.
Yeah, maybe like 15 years ago.
Something like
Maybe
that.
10, 15 years ago. I think maybe we were down the shore and we went to see, it was like my mom, my dad, a bunch of our cousins, aunts, and uncles and stuff were like, ah, fuck it. Like, let's go see a movie down the shore. And, we went and saw The Simpsons, and there's the one part in the movie which is so fucking funny. It's Bart Simpson. It's like a montage of him skateboarding, but it's his pants are off, so there's like a bunch of stuff covering him. It's like a bush to a house to somebody walking by, and then for a split second there's nothing, and it's just a little cartoon penis. And they actually show it, and you're like, holy shit. I remember my dad was like in tears laughing, and I was like, when you see your dad laugh hard at something that he's not supposed to, makes it that much funnier.
Oh my god, yeah, it's hilarious.
That was the best, dude. Seeing a hard dad laugh.
Oh my god, yeah. We my parents took me to see Talladega Nights.
Ooh, there
Really?
you go.
Like with all the neighborhood kids for
Yeah.
like, I don't know what year that came out, like 06 maybe.
Yeah.
For like my 13th
So you
birthday.
must have been young. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, and then we brought like all the neighborhood kids, like young, like 8, 9, some of them young.
Oh
and
my
that-
God.
the first like that first couple scenes of that is crazy. My dad's like dying.
That was probably the
My
best.
mom's mortified.
Yeah,
yeah,
probably the
yeah.
best for you and your buddies, dude. You
Oh,
probably
we were
talked about
loving
that for
it.
years.
Dude. Yeah, still talking about it to this day.
Yeah.
First movie my parents brought me and my sisters to see, no lie, Passion of the Christ.
What?
we were in Catholic school at the time, and they're like, "This is probably something good for you to see."
That was the first movie they took you to see?
That one, second one was Scary Movie 3.
You didn't go to the theaters before that at all?
No.
I guess that was you were probably in like third grade or so.
Yeah, because I
maybe?
was in Catholic school up until third grade. After that, I got moved to Gen Pop in the public school system. But before,
So they did no research about how graphic the Passion.
Oh
of
no,
the
they
Christ
knew.
was.
They were like,
Yeah.
yeah, this kid's gonna become a big old Catholic.
Oh
Yeah.
wow! So they kind of wanted to scare you straight into
Yeah.
Catholicism.
It kind of was. It was kind of like a conversion therapy of just like you're gonna become a deacon type of thing. Like it was. They were hell bent on it. I was hoping to just see Mel Gibson yell about the Jews.
I was
but-
gonna say I thought they took you because they just love Mel
Yeah,
Gibson.
I was like,
Yeah.
so when
this
did-
guy's brilliant.
Yeah, little did I know anything
He's
about
not
the
even in it.
voicemails. No, he's not.
Right?
No. He's not. No,
He's just the director.
he's a director. Coincidentally, we just watched Braveheart the other night. I mean, that's a fucking. If you ever want to get pumped the fuck
Yeah.
up, you watch Braveheart.
Oh yeah.
He directed that and starred in that, I
Yep.
believe. That's a pretty gory movie as
You
well.
can't take my freedom.
We watched it, and Rachel was just like, "I don't know what that movie was about."
Yeah, that is a lady killer.
That's
dude.
a guy movie.
Yeah,
for sure.
it's a little white on white crime.
Yeah.
Come on. Just, and then I mean, she did not like the part where the English guys were just like, "Oh, well, since we own all this, anybody that gets married, we get to fuck your wife."
Oh yeah,
the
little
night of your
free
marriage.
Menocta.
Yeah.
She's like, "I don't like that rule."
Got to bring that back.
Yeah. Amen, brother.
Yeah, man, we got to have the English take us back over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although, if you're marrying the chick, that's got to be pretty disappointing.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the thing, right? It's everybody gets to bang her.
I think it's just one guy, basically, like the lord of that like county or that area, just gets to basically he gets first rights
For all the ladies.
for whoever's getting married. If you get
Oh.
married, the night of your marriage, he gets to fuck her.
He gets like first crack.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
the original cuckholding.
Yeah,
True.
yeah. What kind of cup chair do you think they had in the 1300s?
Man, I don't
In
know.
a little hut. So it's like, where do you want me over here?
Little stack of hay.
Yeah. Maybe a cuck throne, if you will.
Yeah.
Dude, watch. I don't. In that whole movie, nobody ever wears long sleeves. I'm like, you're in Scotland in winter. Like, what the fuck are you guys doing? You're gonna catch a cold.
Yeah. Yeah. He was just out there getting it, dude.
Yeah. They just got high tea, all of them. They don't
Yeah.
need. Yeah. They don't need any long
Yeah.
sleeves.
None of the broads in that movie were even good looking. Like, I wasn't getting hard during that movie.
If I remember correctly, it's been a while since I've seen it, but it's completely Mel Gibson's fault that the chick that he is into gets completely murdered.
Yeah. He was into her. They had like a little one night stand. They kind of caught on to the fact, and then they took her, hoping to draw him out. He waited till they killed her, and then he came out and slaughtered 35 people. But like, it
He couldn't keep it in his pants, dude.
Nope, he couldn't. Ended up getting
They're
so
like,
broad
look, they're
whacked.
probably gonna rape and murder this girl if they find out. But my God, she looks good.
She looks
Mel.
good tied to that cross.
Dude, don't do it. You're gonna get her killed. And he's like, yeah, but she's hot as shit. man.
Just too damn horny.
Yeah, just got to get her back in this Scotland swamp.
Yeah.
Really.
It's completely his fault.
Yeah.
And then they're like, he's a fucking hero. I'm like, well, he got her completely murdered.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's on
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
That's all on him.
I did see the other day that the queen who just died a year ago, was it Queen Elizabeth II, the third, whichever one it was.
R.I.P. to
Yeah,
whichever
yeah,
one.
Yeah,
one of the
too
greatest.
soon.
Yeah, going way too soon.
Way
Yeah,
too soon.
What a
dude.
run.
She, I saw in an article they were talking about how she used to take baths with her crown on. That's a pretty baller move.
Wow.
That is kind of pimp, actually.
Yeah.
That does rule.
Somebody takes off everything for her, and she's just like, "Leave the crown."
Can you imagine?
Yeah, I leave my Burger King crown on when I get on the planes, but yeah,
It's a little different.
yeah. You guys know the video I'm referencing?
Yes, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
a classic.
Yeah, you
I
know,
do.
That's a
you don't know that one?
classic.
What are you talking about?
Our hero of this podcast, the gentleman that was in the back of that Spirit Airlines flight wearing the Burger King crown that just really let it rip.
Says a couple very bad words.
Oh no, I've never seen this.
You've never
What?
seen
No,
this?
dude, it's so good.
Dude, this is this
Pull it
guy.
up.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
pull it up.
Pull
We're
it
gonna
up.
pull up that clip.
Give it a good.
So wait,
Yeah.
so there's a guy in a Burger King hat that's taking a shit on a Spirit Airlines
He's just
flight.
here. Tee him up, and I'll find it.
He's just chilling. He's just like a boomer, and he's just hanging out like the back of a Spirit flight. And
Okay.
things start to get out of hand.
And he starts
He
yelling
just flies
racial
off the
slurs
handle.
or something.
Yeah, he just flies off the handle. Yeah, yeah. He just gets upset.
Was he high on altitude or on edibles?
He just
or?
was upset. Yeah.
Look, the hat.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude.
Take your stuff and get out of my seat, please.
The please after that is so good.
She gave me in the stomach. Why were you in my face?
I'm asking you
Have
something.
I committed any type of violence since I've been on the plane? No.
And
So what?
What's on his
She hit
chin?
me in the stomach.
I think it's a mask.
It's a mask like a
Yeah.
bandana.
Somebody get
Shut
this
the
on
fuck
camera.
up! 2 seconds.
I want a lawsuit. I want a fucking lawsuit right now, motherfucker.
Oh my god. Well, at least he's wearing a mask.
Right.
So, like,
Yeah,
just-
yeah,
This is
How does
how.
somebody not knock him the fuck out?
dude.
Oh, does he have a tattoo on his face?
Yeah, look
Yeah.
at him.
Okay.
I saw a follow-up story about him. Apparently, he has like
It's got to be schizophrenic.
he's got severe mental issues.
Yeah.
and
That checks
Obviously.
out. Yeah.
he went on he was flying to Jamaica, which can't make this reaction any better.
Oh my
but
god.
he was.
I hope that video got out before he landed in Jamaica,
Oh
and
my
then
god.
Actually,
every
he-
brother there just beat the fuck out of him.
Actually, he was coming back.
You the Burger King man.
Hey man.
He was he was coming back from Jamaica. He flew there initially to meet a girl that he was chatting with online. And he got
course.
totally duped for a shit ton of money, lost a bunch of money,
okay, so
was
that
there to meet some
explains
girl.
it.
So he's getting on the flight to go back, and he is already mentally ill. On top of that, he's pissed the fuck off.
Yeah, he
Wow.
lost his Jamaican queen, and
Yeah,
now he's
yeah,
got to
yeah.
Yeah, and
fly Spirit all
he
the way
used-
home.
Before this interaction, he was actually pretty progressive. That was actually the first time he used that word.
Yeah, sounds like it.
I can't believe you've never seen that though. That shows up on my Instagram
Yeah,
feed. Like,
that's an
Never
old-
seen it.
yeah.
We're gonna need quite a few bleeps on.
yeah,
on
there
that.
we're
Yeah,
gonna have
oh,
a,
yeah.
we're gonna have a toilet flush in there.
Yeah.
That's for sure. A
My
little sound
God.
effect for that one.
Yeah.
What is the tattoo on his face?
I don't know. It does look like some sort of ink that he got probably on his days on the streets, but I
Yeah.
don't know. Yeah, he's a classy gentleman.
The Burger King man. Going to beat
He
the
got
fuck
the hat
out of
put on
you.
top his head.
Yeah, dude. He's a
It's
I
not
like-
going to be such a happy meal.
he's our knight in shining armor.
I like that he says it, and then he says "please."
Yeah.
After like he goes
Right.
polite. That's a nice touch.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you got to be cordial.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Especially all those our waitresses of the sky.
True.
I don't know if that's offensive or not, but that's
What's have you guys ever seen anything crazy on a plane? Like someone get kicked off or a fight?
Let me think.
I don't know that
I don't
have.
think so. No.
No. Craziest thing I've seen is probably myself, Jay Owen, in the bathroom. But other than that,
You're looking at yourself in the mirror.
yeah, dude. I just had a mirror out, and I just had to, better do this before we land.
Like, Dan,
Airplane
this is a
bathroom
45-minute flight to Boston. You couldn't hold it? Sorry.
I was flying from Philly to Atlantic City, and I just had to crank it. But no, I've never seen like a fight. I've definitely seen people on edge, and actually, not even on the flight with the people at the gate, like as you get onto the plane. I've seen people lose their fucking minds on a Frontier Spirit flight because their bag, they were told that it's too small or it's too big, and we need to charge you for a check bag.
Yeah.
They
Well,
kill you with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They were just in the. They had like a Senate confirmation hearing about like the government's clamping down on that. They're like basically forcing airlines like you can't fucking do that. Liz. They
Good.
all have their own
It's
rules.
about damn time.
right.
That's all I gotta
It's the
say.
first good thing the government's done for us in quite some time.
Yeah.
I totally support it.
because
I've been in that line many of times where it's like a little bit too big, and they go, "No, sorry, you're gonna have to pay." I go, well, "How much is that?" And they're like, "Oh, it's $3,000."
Yeah.
I go, well,
Did you know the airlines were incentivizing the gate agents with commish on every bag that they got?
oh my
No,
god,
That's what they
Hey.
brought. That's what they brought up in the confirmation hearing. They asked the CEOs of these airlines just straight up, what did you pay gate agents for every bag that they flipped from a carry on to a checked bag? From Spirit, Frontier, and American, they were making $20 to $30 a bag.
illegal.
Yeah,
Whoa.
every time
Illegality.
a little commish to get an upgrade.
Illegally blonde, dude. Fucking Christ.
Yeah, dude.
That is the most corrupt thing I've ever heard.
yeah.
Throw those guys under the jail.
Yeah.
Dude. That's
Yeah.
so fun.
And next time there's any hiccups at the airlines, they'll be right on the steps of the Senate building or wherever the Capitol, wherever we were at January 6th. They'll be there asking for another handout. They get so many bailouts from the government, and I'm like, how? You guys make billions of dollars a week. It's
Yeah.
fucking nuts.
Yeah,
so.
man.
Yep. Now we got these planes to deal with, but on top of that, now we got these little mini planes flying around everywhere. These little drone suckers. You see them by your house?
Yes.
I haven't seen them here.
I haven't seen them either.
You haven't seen any?
I've seen of them, but I haven't.
Dude, they're flying around. I have video myself.
No way.
I'll show you guys after the pod, or we can toss it up here.
I'll throw it up post.
And
Post.
yeah, got some. But the ones that I only got alerted by it, by my neighbors in a group chat. They're like, "Yo, are you guys seeing these drones around our neighborhood?" And I'm like, "No, I haven't seen any myself yet. I've been seeing it all over the news." And they go, "Well, look outside." I look out. Within 2 minutes, I see a drone. Get a video of it. It was pretty far away, but it's like clearly just moving in all sorts of directions. It's way faster than a helicopter would be, and it's pretty far away. And it's pretty big considering how far away it was. and it's just blinking lights, which is kind of weird because you would think that that would be something that's more like man-made, like, you know.
Damn.
But it's so weird that every like a friend of ours who lives in New Jersey, also a different township, sent us like the press release from the township where they said like, hey, just want everyone to know that we are looking into this. We don't know what they are. We can assure you guys you're safe though. Yeah. But like towns are like making press releases that they're like, yes, we are aware that there's drones all over the skies.
Stop fucking calling us. Stop posting in the local Facebook groups. Like just now, how big would you estimate that they were?
I couldn't tell because it was pretty far away, but that's what was so weird. The fact that I could see it, that it was that far away, and it was going like this, you know, like
zigzagging.
Yeah, it was zigzagging.
Oh shit! It was like, whoa. Dude.
Yeah, it wasn't like as fast as like you know your stereotypical like UFO or something like that. And then my whole TikTok algorithm is drones in New Jersey.
Yeah,
that's everything I'm seeing, and they kind of look like they would be something that like the government or just like, you know, China or like a country would make. It doesn't look like something from out of this world.
Yeah,
which is weird.
I've seen the videos. It looks like a normal,
because they have the lights on them. Those are like
whatever.
that's like FAA regulated. If they didn't have the lights, they would probably take action.
But that is what's weird because the government is saying they're like, we have confirmed that it's not other countries, and
it's not illegal.
We don't know what they are. But they look like there's something that like people are just making. Yeah. So I'm like, well, then what the fuck is it?
Yeah.
And I haven't seen anybody that's been like, oh yeah, like this is me and my group of buddies that are doing this. Like,
because they're all over. I mean, like, they're mostly, I guess, being cited in like Jersey.
Yeah.
I've seen some in like New York, Staten Island, but it's not just there. Like, I think there's some in other states as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say if it's just here, that's one thing. But like,
why
it's
Jersey?
All over. Yeah, what do we got? Nothing going on here.
Yeah, the fuck are they looking at?
Yeah.
And imagine if there's aliens coming to town and they go, the first stop, guys, we're hitting New Jersey. Why?
Yeah, there's nothing.
But I think that it's military testing because that's federal and they don't have to tell the states anything, and they're just like, fuck you guys, we'll do whatever we want. Yeah. I feel like that's the easiest explanation because even I don't know how. Because they said that like we determined they're not a threat, and it's like, well, then how did you do that, and how do you know that? And it's like, is it because it's your own government?
And you'd be shooting them down if there was, you know, a concern that they were a foreign adversary.
Yeah, they're all. I think the stuff I was reading too in like different drone communities online, which I usually don't.
I'm sure he's a part of quite a few. You see him fiddling down his basement down here.
I'm in some threads on 4chan.
Everything about your wardrobe says I'm a guy that loves drones.
Yeah, dude.
True.
I'm just out back, just
The fact that you haven't gotten to the bottom of this yet is actually surprising.
Yeah, dude, I thought you were gonna break some news here.
Yeah,
like, guys, I got the
it's
scoop.
actually Dan Callahan.
Yeah, it's actually me, my army.
I had a couple of drones at one point, but I should have gotten charged with a DUI. I was just wasted outside trying to fly them, and I would just crash them, and I just gave up. I was not good at flying them. But a lot of people think that they're actually just run by an algorithm, that they're up there. It's not somebody manning it with a remote control, that they're up there. They're doing it based on like a map, and they're told to go here, hover here. It's all just input, and they do it. There's no they're not manned by anybody with a remote control.
Just like a computer program.
Yeah, because if it was, somebody would have to be in that area pretty close.
From what I'm seeing, they're saying that a lot of them are the size of like a small SUV.
But when I was
kind of big, dude.
It's very big.
When I was reading into that, somebody was like, "That's physically impossible because they would be way louder than it's the size of a helicopter."
Dan, unless it's alien
unless it's aliens,
they should check on that guy, dude. If he's trying to say it's not possible, maybe it's him.
Yeah,
he's trying to cover his tracks.
It's a good point.
I just don't know
if you smelt it. Whoever smelt it dealt it.
I'm just trying to think outside the box here.
If they are aliens, it's pretty impressive because they made FAA compliant UFOs or drones because they got the green and red lights. It's all FAA compliant. That's not why they're shooting them down.
That is what is so weird. Is like why would it be so obvious?
Yeah.
You know, like you can clearly see. It's just so weird too that like nobody cares. Like, and we have no answers. The governor of New Jersey is like, no fucking idea.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, okay, just gonna go to work.
I love when everybody's talking about them. Like in my head, I just hear people like it sounds like they're talking about a minority group without saying who it is. They're just like, "Hey, you got all these drones in our neighborhood. They're getting kind of loud, and I don't like them looking at my wife."
Yeah, they're moving in.
They make a lot of noise.
Taking over the neighborhood.
If these keep hanging around, our property values are going to go down.
Somebody shoot them down.
I'm gonna go get my gun.
Speaking of shooting them down, I do have this 1015 article.
Shoot drones down.
New Jersey congressman says that we should be able to shoot down drones.
Okay,
Why
so
not?
I think I saw the video of this guy talking about this.
Yeah, I don't even. I just have the article just saying that he should shoot. He's like encouraging that we should shoot them down.
Well, so I saw the video of the conference. I guess whoever he's speaking to, I don't know if it's like people from the Department of Defense, but he's like, so you guys are telling us that you don't know what they are, but they're in like, our airway space, which would be a threat.
yeah.
So how have you guys not at this point shot one down and pulled it down to figure out what it is?
Right.
Valid question.
Yeah.
Just shoot it down. Just open it on up. I would be all for it.
Yeah. My thing is, like, if they can track them from, like, radar, couldn't they just follow it to where it, like, lands and then go
Right.
see where it is?
I
don't know.
I also read into that as well. They said that they go dark and they easily just go off, like, because they can move so quick and fast. It's not like a plane on radar. Like, you can track, like, I think online to a degree, but they move pretty quick and then
Yeah.
they're undiscoverable.
See, that's kind of spooky. I don't like
Right.
that.
Yeah.
And then they're saying that, are you seeing this, that as soon as they get close to them, they like disappear?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
When people get close
Yeah,
to
I
them,
don't
or
like
they
that at all.
Yeah.
No. Anything that disappears is...
Yeah, anything we should shoot them down, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
mean-
think it'd be a good idea.
Yeah.
Actually, that's what I was here. I actually have a surprise for Brendan and John. Check under your seats. We got a little surprise here.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna go. Yeah, just go underneath the couch. You probably have to get up and get down there to really find it. Yeah, just find it on here. I'll push it to the front for you here. Yeah, there you go. All right. Yep. We we're gonna be headed out after this. And,
Whoa,
oh yeah,
dude.
that's my real. I gave John the
Is
BB
this-
gun. but
Wow, dude.
Dude,
Damn, Brendan's got the real gun?
I have a job, dude.
Crazy, dude.
Dude, we'll blur it out and we'll just say that it's a dude.
Holy
Look at this.
crap,
We're going outside. We're
Is this
gonna
thing
fucking
loaded?
find.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, dude. Look at that
dude.
fucking light on
Is
it.
this thing
Yeah.
loaded?
No, I did not. Load
I'm going to
it.
start clearing corners in here, dude. Fucking-
I do not feel comfortable.
Dude, guns scare me, dude. I'm
Oh yeah,
scared
we
of
can
guns.
put him back under the seat. I'll get him. I'll get him next week. But
Wow, dude.
don't you remember when I brought up the shotgun in that for Paul's Jim's skit and Paul pulled it out? He pumped the shotgun.
I must have not known it was real as we were doing a skit.
Oh, you didn't know they were. Oh
No,
yeah.
no,
Live
I'm,
rounds,
I'm
yeah.
joking. I must just
Oh,
forgot.
yeah.
But
Well,
like,
yeah. I
as
mean,
in the sketch, Dan's like pointing to my head. I'm like, yeah, he's totally fake, right?
just sitting there like, don't even fucking do it. Yeah, no,
Just an
that's
Alec Baldwin situation.
Yeah,
here.
seriously, we're on the set of Rust
Dan,
here.
this is the first time we've had John on the pod, and you just
I was like, hey,
decide
go under-
to
just
surprise
fish
him with
around.
two guns.
I know, dude. I'm like, what the hell?
dude?
And I get the fake one. I don't even have the real one.
I know, I
Yeah,
know.
You guys got live heat. I'm
This,
fucking,
Dude.
this guy's not even armed.
yeah.
Dude, the amount of
I got
shit
a
that
Fisher
I've-
Price one here. I mean,
I
that's
got-
fucking crazy.
I got in the ad. That's a CO2 powered metal BB gun. Not even an airsoft. That shit will fucking really break
Holy
the skin.
Shit,
Do you just sit out back and try to hit like squirrels with it, or?
No, if anything, the last time I used it in the attic, there were some sparrows that got into the attic. And fun fact, sparrows are considered pests, so there's no protection walls on them. So I started shooting at them in my attic to get them the fuck out of my house. Do whatever you want outside, but don't get in the fucking house.
True.
I missed one though, but as soon as I missed it, the thing got the message. It got out of the attic and then never came back. So
Wow.
yeah. So I haven't harmed anything with that, or that. That's just purely at the range, just to set the stage for this, just to clear my name. If
Not
anything.
not for lack of effort. You were trying.
Yeah,
to.
yeah, and that
They
one
just-
does. The serial number's been scratched off that one
Nice,
since
dude.
since 09. So
Yeah.
Dan,
Yeah.
in the midst of in the midst of
You can say I have
people
good
getting murdered in the street today,
holy hell,
United Health Group CEOs, Dan's like, it'd be
Yeah.
fun if we pulled out some guns.
yeah.
Dude.
We just got to send a message
Yeah.
to the CEO of High No Humor. And
Yeah.
We got to take this back, and you tell them what you saw here tonight.
I'm gonna tell him.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
should
tell
bring
him.
it to the open mic, dude.
I might have to get on stage.
This
with
wouldn't
it.
be the craziest thing that has gone into an open mic in South
Oh
Jersey
my
recently.
god, not even close.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, apparently, if you bring a bass guitar into High Note Humor, you're off to a
Yeah.
really
Are
rough
people
start.
bringing bass guitar?
Yeah, a
You got to
couple
tell that
guys have been
story.
getting
That's
a little
pretty.
crazy.
You don't have to drop any names. What
Yeah.
happened?
A couple of guys.
A couple guys, yeah, a couple guys.
There's multiple basses at an open mic.
Yeah, but there's only one guy that
You got to
went
crack
a little far.
You got to crack this story before Andrew Bossman comes on here.
Yeah,
and just
get-
lets it
Oh
rip.
my god!
Give me
yeah.
the scoop.
So this guy came in full bass setup. He rode his bike. So
With
he
the
carried
bass.
like the bass and all his chords like on a bike.
Oh my god.
And he comes in, he's like all sweaty and shit, and he's like, "Can I do my bass?" And we're like, "Sure, man." So then Ed McGonigal, beloved Philadelphia comic Ed McGonigal,
Sure.
goes first, tells some jokes. This guy goes second, bass guy. He didn't like some of Ed's jokes, So he gets on stage, he tells like a joke, and then hits like a Seinfeld like bass line after every joke, like
Sure.
and then he like goes to shit on Ed for something, and then does
Who
it, and then is
everybody
like
loves, so everyone's
right,
gonna not be
beloved,
his side.
yeah. So then he's like, and it just like bombed, like obviously bombed, and then he kind of had a little bit of a mental breakdown,
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, and was like kind of starting to chirp at people and like
What was he saying?
at the mic. He got in a fight with somebody who went on stage, and they were like going back and forth. And he was
Yeah.
like running around, and I'm like trying to do the sound. So I didn't hear what went on, but like there's like in that back thing, like they're like going back and forth.
But
and
so he's
jawing at
bombing
some
and
dude
he's
on
like,
stage.
fuck you guys don't get comedy? Or?
Yeah, pretty much. He's like, I'm fucking doing a whole new thing here. You guys wouldn't even get it. Yeah, it was nuts, dude.
Jesus.
Whoa.
Yeah.
He's so good at comedy, he can't read the room of
Yeah.
who to make fun of or not. I mean, Jesus.
And then he called the tap room where the high note is and was like, I want to do my own show there. Those high note guys don't know anything about anything.
Right.
And they were like, who are you, dude?
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
I know a guy that got an accordion, and we'll come in here and we'll play a whole
Yeah.
fucking
A
set. on
Zydeco
stage."
band. Yeah, we'll get fucking nuts here.
That's always a good sign of awareness when you're like, I did one of these mics at the place and I got 0 laughs, so I think I deserve my own show.
Yeah. Yeah,
That
he
would, that
was
would
crazy.
that'd be a crazy move for anybody that did like absurdly well on an open mic to even call the place and be like, "Hey, you should let me run things." Like,
Yeah.
How the fuck? Like what? What? It's like,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was nuts.
And then some people recently brought like their dogs in there too, or
A guy brought a pit bull
nice
off leash
off just running around the bar.
and they were like, "You can't do this." And he was like, "This place is whack, man. I'm going home." yeah.
You can't even let a pit bull off leash at a dog park, let
No.
alone in a
Yeah,
restaurant.
yeah. So he would come. He wasn't a comic. He would just like come.
Oh,
and just love the
shit.
game, I guess. Like just like
And it wasn't like a service animal or anything?
I don't think so. But he would like interact with the comics like during their sets, which was like a little bit distracting. But like
yeah, because you're like,
Yeah.
hey, if I get, if this guy
Yeah.
heckles me, he's gonna
Yeah.
let his pit bull fucking
also-
tear my head off.
You have no idea what the fuck a dog is. Any dog is going to react to like feedback on a mic and
Right.
speakers and a like music playing.
You're like, look at this dumb fuck.
Yeah. So then, like the third or fourth time he came, he brought the pit bull
Oh
off
my
the
God.
leash, and they were like, "Dude, you can't." And then I was there late. I got there late, and then I saw him outside, and I was like, "Oh, what's up, dude?" He's like, "Man, this place is whack. I'm going home." I was like, "What's up?" And he's like, "I couldn't bring my dog."
He goes, this place is fucking ridiculous.
He's like, "You guys are fucking losers, bro." I was like, "All right, man, I'll get you
Whack.
later."
You can't just let your pit bull off leash in a restaurant.
It was like a pit bull. Like you
Yeah.
know, some of them are like,
they're jacked.
yeah,
Yeah.
This dude was like
yeah.
2 feet tall and like fucking absolutely diced.
Missing
Dude.
both ears and a tail. Probably
Yeah,
had
it
scars
was
all
crazy.
over.
Yeah, it was nuts.
They're the
Knuckles were
UFC fighters of dogs, dude.
So true.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
They're
true.
fucking jacked. Their ears are fucking
Yeah,
torn
he's got
up.
cauliflower ear. It's like, dude, how did you even get that?
Bro, you're like, yo, your dog has cauliflower
yeah,
ear.
yeah, it's like, what's her weight class?
I'm
bro?
a little intimidated.
Yeah.
His chest is bigger than mine.
It was crazy, dude.
Yeah, they got like kangaroo chest, dude.
For real, that's exactly.
They
yeah,
got
they
six
really
packs
do.
from here to here.
Yeah, they
just
have like
fucking-
it'd be like if I had a 6-pack like here.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, they got all of that right there. Usually the owners are just like, oh well, the pound said it was a poodle mix. It's
Yeah,
like-
yeah.
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 Oh my god.
1% poodle.
Yeah, the
mic,
dude was like,
man.
"Nah, he's chill, man. Like he's cool." I'm like, "I can't take
Everybody
your word.
says
I
that.
can't take your word for it."
Dude, I had to stop going to dog parks because it's not even the problem with the dog. It's most owners that are just generally pretty stupid.
Yeah,
like there was a
yeah.
guy when I lived in Philly, I would bring my dog to a dog park a block away. It was perfect location to go there, let her run around. Some guy showed up with 2 pit bulls, of course, but he showed up and he's like, he lets them in. They jumped over a 6-foot tall fence and started darting down the street.
Oh my god.
And
No way.
One of them did. The other one stayed in the thing. And he's like, oh, my God, I got to go get that dog. I just bought them on Facebook Marketplace a couple hours ago.
Facebook Marketplace.
And he's like, where's the first place I'm going to bring them is to a dog park.
Holy
so
shit, dude.
he brings them in there and they're like, oh, well, what's this one's name? And he's like, I haven't named them yet.
I haven't even gotten their shots.
dude.
He just goes sprinting down the street after this other pit bull that probably ended up killing a woman. But yeah,
Who the
that's
fuck is selling dogs on Facebook Marketplace?
everybody in Philly, dude. That's why I feel
Really?
like that's why pit bulls are still around is because they're just bred to like they get them for free and they can sell them for like $50 or $100 at a pop. You get 9 or 10 in a litter.
Wow.
Holy shit.
And they just sell them out. They end up in a pound. It's a whole like vicious cycle of like them going in and out. They don't have the history, so then a suburban family gets them with kids, and they're just like, "Oh yeah, he seems nice." And then
If you get caught though selling a pit bull on Facebook Marketplace, would you get in trouble?
no, you can legally sell dogs on Facebook. Yeah,
That feels
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, it
Kinda.
doesn't
I don't
feel
like that. It doesn't feel great.
It's
Yeah.
straight legal.
Yeah.
exactly.
it is weird
Yeah.
because they are kind of like a 50 caliber handgun on a leash. Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
kind of like an assault rifle you can pet.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and I've had friends with very nice pit bulls and everything, but my dog's been attacked by a pit bull, so I'm a little biased
Little
towards all
jaded.
this stuff.
Yeah.
Little
Yeah.
jaded,
Right.
But
Understandably so.
But yeah, I still go to dog parks. But there are options besides the local pound. By the way, you can find like I go to hound specific rescues. I've been to Labrador Retriever rescues. You know the whole bit. My wife got me at a rescue. It's a whole thing. But
Yeah.
my hair was longer then. So
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, drones and this guy killing the United Health CEO.
Dude.
I just had an open enrollment and we're moving to United Healthcare. If anybody was thinking about the healthcare area of the podcast, this is it. So
Sponsored by United Healthcare.
it was pretty great that the guy that shot a healthcare CEO got caught at a McDonald's. That's just fucking
So
amazing.
none
Yeah.
of it, none of it is adding up though, right? So
Of
this,
course.
so this
No.
kid, he was like the valedictorian of his high school.
Went to UPenn. Yeah.
Went to UPenn. Clearly a pretty bright guy.
Mm-hmm.
He goes to get a coffee before he fucking assassinates a dude.
Did he?
Yeah, that's how they got the picture.
They got
of
the
him.
picture, yeah.
He pulls his. He went.
He's at like a Starbucks.
He was at a Starbucks. Pulls his mask
Yeah.
down to flirt with the chick.
I mean, if we're being honest,
Alpha moved.
I'd want to be a little hopped up on caffeine before I shoot somebody.
He's like, hey, toss me an extra shot of espresso.
Yeah, can you
I got
throw-
a big day ahead of me.
I got a long drive to Altoona ahead of me.
Dude, that's what I'm like, dude, this guy, I can't even get to the gym in the morning. This guy is assassinating people before 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Like after a coffee. Just getting it in, dude. Like he's getting stuff done. But so this guy, you know, so he clearly like stalked this guy out, knew
Yep.
exactly when he was going to be out there, right? Has his plan. But so then he has a fucking silencer. Like,
Those aren't easy to get. Not
Yeah,
that I've
like, it
I
tried,
don't even
but-
know where to get one.
Yeah.
yeah.
I've tried to get one and I
weird if-
can't
yeah,
find out.
Yeah, if I
It'd be
was,
weird if you did.
I got a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was like, I actually don't even know
Yeah.
where to get a silencer.
I've never even
Check under that cushion.
Look under your seat, man. Do we have a surprise for you? But so the guy like you read that and you're like, okay, this is like seems like kind of like a professional hit piece. But then he gets away. He gets all the way to Pennsylvania, and they find him in a fucking McDonald's because an employee recognizes him. They find the gun, a manifesto, and multiple fake IDs in his bag.
Yeah,
So
it makes no sense.
if you shot the guy, you shoot the guy, you get out of New York,
Yeah.
which is, arguably like, you're out of there.
They
dude.
said that he like took a train from New York to Philly and then got on a bus from there to Altoona's all the way out near Pittsburgh. So
Right.
like, he got all the way across. That's a 4-hour drive.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you? So he doesn't ditch the gun. He has a manifesto. He just kept all the evidence on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of that makes sense because I definitely would have shot myself in traffic on the Schuylkill Expressway. I wouldn't have made it past Valley Forge.
Yeah, I don't think you would have stopped for a frappuccino beforehand either.
Yeah.
But I definitely have been in a McDonald's with a manifesto, fake IDs, and a gun on me before. So that's happened. Last weekend, actually. It was out in Ohio for my niece's dance recital. So, yeah, it was a whole thing. But pretty crazy. It doesn't line up because why would he have any of that stuff on him? He was
almost
wearing
seems
the
like-
same shit, too, right?
Yeah, and you're wearing the same stuff,
Yeah.
so you don't bring a backup change of clothes.
Right.
Why wouldn't you get out of the country, dude?
Yeah, and for somebody that clearly planned all that stuff together, you think would have a better plan after it.
So
Smart
that's
guy.
what I'm like.
Yeah.
Did this kid want to get caught? And then he's got the manifesto, so he clearly looks up to like the Unabomber and stuff. So I'm like, were you excited to get to do this, then get caught, hopefully become famous, and be like, look at me, I'm this like vigilante hero?
Yeah, yeah.
Because people are literally on social media treating him like he's.
This is the most positive. There's no such thing as bad PR, and this story is a great example. So
It's interesting, man.
I've never seen so much love for somebody that blatantly, if it is him, like shot and killed somebody. And people,
Yeah, I've never seen somebody not get away with, but murder somebody and have such support from people being like, you know what, I totally get it.
Yeah. Be like, I totally get where he's coming from.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for him.
It's a wild. I mean, it's literally like out of the Joker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
You know?
Yeah.
It definitely is. Yeah.
Yeah.
But now they're all like all these companies started taking their CEOs off their websites,
Yeah.
and they're terrified. I saw Bill Burr started getting a bunch of shit because he said it's good that CEOs are scared right now.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
people are. Which I mean, I kind of, as far as the healthcare system in this country, you know that better than probably anybody here
my
right
God,
now.
dude. Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's time they change their tune a little bit.
Well, so did you see his manifesto? Basically, I mean, to summarize it the best I can, was kind of just like, healthcare system's corrupt, and at this point, like, I know a lot of people aren't going to agree with me, but I'm just going to take matters into my own hands.
Yeah. I get that level. Like, everyone's been so frustrated at their like insurance company that you're like, I wish I could like shoot my insurance company. Like, that is a feeling that everybody's had.
I don't know if there's anybody that is hated more than insurance companies, or just dealing with the aspect of insurance, man.
Nobody's like, I love my health insurance
Yeah.
company. They're so good. Like, no one ever thinks that.
No, the entire system. I mean, not even just that, but like inside of hospitals. Like, I'm sure we all probably had some crazy story. Like, I think last year when I was with my bitch wife at the hospital, she had to go out to her a separate hospital elsewhere, and they wouldn't allow me to drive her legally. They were like, you can't. Like, that is by law. We cannot send you with her there. We have to transport her, and there's an ambulance that'll take you. The only thing is that the ambulance that we have hired and contracted here is third party, and they don't take any insurance. I'm like, so I legally have to put her in there, and I have to pay out of pocket $1,900 for a 20-minute ambulance ride. That's a fucking scam.
Dude, it always feels like you're getting scammed no matter what.
Yeah,
Like, you could have the best coverage, right? And let's say you get shot and they bring you to the hospital, and they're like, it says on your thing, it's like, bullet, wounds are covered. And they go, well, that's if it was a silver bullet. This one was, unfortunately, it was gold, so you're not covered. You're like, what the fuck are you talking about,
there's
man?
so many loopholes,
There's
and like,
always-
ooh, we got you, like that type of shit.
A
It's
lot
insane.
of it feels like they're just making it up off the cuff. They're just running with it.
I heard somebody talking about that, where they're like, they do literally just make stuff up, and they just, because they know the majority of people are not going to challenge them,
Right.
Because who has
You
the
don't know.
time to
Yeah.
lawyer up,
Yeah.
or who has the
if you're
money
sick
to do
too,
that?
who has the energy to be
Exactly.
like, I have cancer, I got to fight my fucking insurance
Yeah,
company.
I think that's what they realize. It's like the odds that someone is actually going to fight it are so low that they're just like, we can literally do whatever the fuck we want.
They just treat you like not a human.
Yeah.
Either like, I don't know. I feel like that's the other part of it. It's like they don't even treat you like a person.
Yeah.
You're a number on a spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Which is a very weird business to be in, where it's like the business of people being sick, you are just kind of like this commodity.
Right, exactly.
So wait, did you read the manifesto or did you listen to the audiobook?
I read the Cliff Notes. There was like a small version somebody posted on probably like World Star or something.
So that guy was probably what, like early mid-20s, maybe
26.
late 20s?
Yeah,
26?
yeah.
And he actually hand wrote a manifesto. Like,
I saw the typed
Might have,
version.
maybe somebody typed it up. I don't know.
man, I'd be doing a voice note the entire time.
Yeah.
I think they did say it was handwritten.
I also saw there's a lot of fake ones going around.
Oh, it's probably
Like
very
there was
easy
like
to
I read
fake.
like 3.
Yeah,
I read
yeah.
3 different ones.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe what I read was it could have been one of the fake ones.
Yeah.
So I'm not really sure, but I'm curious to see what his defense is going to say.
Well, maybe that's why he wanted to get caught, because if he goes to trial and he takes a stand and he's crazy enough, like Ted Bundy was, where he represented himself because he thought he was such a good lawyer.
Yeah.
And he gets up there to speak. The entire world will be listening to what this fucking guy has.
Oh
to
yeah,
say.
Yeah.
And it'd be so funny if he gets up there. He goes, "Guys, I'm just saying they put something in my coffee, man. Whatever the fuck they put in that.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah.
That barista Chelsea, she fucking slipped me something.
She gave me some sort of extra shot of espresso.
She was mean to me and it just pissed me off.
Yeah.
I had to take it out.
My blood was pumping.
Yeah.
Next thing I knew, I had that guy's suit looked pretty good in the video. Though that's definitely a healthcare CEO suit that he had on. It looked like a
Oh
blue,
yeah, and like
shiny.
the quarter fleet, like
Yeah.
what is it, like the quarter zip, like
Yeah.
the jacket
Yeah.
things that they all wear.
I
Yeah.
mean, dude, chicks are going crazy for this guy.
Yeah,
he is a beautiful boy.
Yeah.
I will say that.
Yeah, I mean, we all saw the picture of him with the six pack.
Yoked.
Yeah.
Who's got six packs?
Yeah, what are we doing?
anymore?
I mean, yeah,
and
what are we doing?
was he out there like thirst trapping on Instagram or LinkedIn or something?
Yeah, that picture of him is like he with the 6-pack. He's like hiking, his
Yeah, he's
shirt's
hiking
off.
with the
I
shirt
mean,
off,
Damn,
fucking
dude.
showing it.
Cover it up, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm starting. It's up getting my wife hard. Yeah, this is. I actually just went to the doctors for the first time since I think what was it? It was 2012. I think first
Since
time.
that sex change.
Yeah, since I had that little operation.
Guys, this is the sort of comedy you're gonna get on South Jersey Bad. Just clever, well written, well thought out
Beautiful.
sort of jokes.
We teed this up.
that appeal to everybody.
It seemed very natural. People to know that we rehearsed that for weeks now, and that's
God, landed it perfectly.
Paid off.
Yep. So I went and got my physical. They didn't even touch my sack. I was kind of upset.
Yeah, they don't do that anymore.
They don't?
No.
Really?
Yeah, they don't. I'm telling you, dude.
I know, I believe, but how funny is that?
It's a
That they go, yeah, all those years they go, we didn't need to be doing that. There was no reason
Yeah.
for us to be.
No reason at all.
Yeah.
So just in case I wanted to remind myself what it feels like to be touched by a doctor, where do I go to have that done? There's no gyno for the guy, right?
There might be a back alley deal you could see. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah.
That's crazy that you
got
knew
a
that.
guy.
Yeah.
You're like, nope, I know they don't do that anymore. They
yeah.
stopped in 2017.
I was disappointed as well. That's
Damn.
why.
Yeah, you're like,
yeah.
guys, this is, I'm of age, I'm ready. I'm ready to show my stuff.
Dude, I'm on that weird little like bench that's like half cocked a little bit. They got the weird like tissue paper behind you.
yeah.
You have your legs up, they're like, sir, please.
They're like, go ahead, put your legs in the stirrups. I'm like, yep, here we go.
You're like, holy
Yeah.
shit, get a
And
weed whacker.
Doctor's
Yeah.
office penis is the smallest your penis could
It-
ever
oh,
possibly
yeah.
be.
The smallest,
It's
yeah.
no.
Yeah.
It's
Public
rarely
restroom,
smaller.
doctor's office penis, funeral penis.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
In the
dude.
casket penis. Yeah. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't
Yeah.
even imagine in the casket how
Micro,
small
dude.
piece my penis is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anybody else cold in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's literally
Quite
no
a
blood.
draft in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, she all she did was take my shirt up a little bit, poke and prod around, told
Yeah.
me that I'm obese, I'm gay, told me I got quite a dicky do going on. You know what a dicky do is, Brendan?
What did that dicky do?
Yeah.
That's when your stomach sticks out more than your dicky
Dicky
do.
do, that's right.
Yeah,
I forgot about
I'm not
that.
even close to that, but she was just like, I'm gonna refer you to a nutritionist. I was like,
Wow.
fuck that lady! I got Coke Zeros in my fridge. So yeah, it was.
Did
a
she
little
really
disappointing.
refer you to a nutritionist?
I kind of asked for that because I've been eating like shit lately,
Yeah,
and
well,
I
that's
also
a good thing to do.
I had a surgery in 2012. That was the last time I was at the hospital. They took out most of my digestive tract.
Why?
My appendix didn't rupture; it just leaked, and it inflamed everything. Like,
Oh,
wow.
shit.
and multiple people in my family had their appendix just explode and rupture, and it is one of the most horrific, painful things you can ever go
yeah.
through. So mine didn't do that. It just felt like I had a stomach ache, but it was leaking everywhere, and that like it's poisonous. So the shit just like inflamed everything.
Oh my god.
They took out like 6 feet of my intestines between my
Holy
large
shit.
and my small one. So like I used to eat salads religiously, and the doctors were literally like, "You can't eat salads." I'm like, I have a doctor telling me stop eating
Wait,
salad.
but why? Because it takes too long to.
Yeah, my whole digestive system is all different now. If I eat salad, I am on the toilet for like 2 days straight.
Really?
Whoa.
Yeah. Yep. That I don't eat seafood, but seafood would do the same thing, and fruit too. Fruit. I was like, so basically anything that I can eat that would be somewhat good for me, like they're like avoid it because it's going to be nothing but
So
problems.
you could really just go like straight carnivore.
I could, but I also know that sends me on the fucking can all the time too.
So what can you
Yeah.
eat?
What's your?
That's why I signed up for the nutritionist. I was like, I got to go
okay.
meet with somebody, that I have blood work I'm getting done too. So
Yeah,
that,
but you got this in 2012. You're just.
yeah, I'm just getting around to it.
12 years later, like, I
just
guess I should
dealing?
figure this
Yeah.
out.
What have you been eating for the past?
Oh, I've been eating everything, but I've been eating it going to the bathroom.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just like, I'll just deal with it.
Yeah.
And then, you know,
wow.
Rachel's just like, I think you should schedule. And she said that over the years, and now 2024. So it took 12 years for me to get back to the hospital.
That's crazy, man.
Better
Yeah.
late than never.
Yeah,
I
yep.
wonder what like the best, like, have you noticed like the best food for you that you're like this stays down the easiest, sort of like feel like I digest the best?
No, because I feel like with that whole surgery that she said it's possible that I could have developed an intolerance for like gluten or lactose, and I still eat. I don't avoid like anything.
Yeah, yeah.
If I like it, I still fucking eat it. So she was asking me for specifics, and I'm like, I couldn't tell you. And she's like, well, I think we'll get blood work done, figure it out, go see a nutritionist.
I mean, I'm
so.
kind of the same way. I'm type 1 diabetic. I have been since I was 16. And it's like, I haven't exactly changed much, dude. I just kind of like deal with the repercussions a
Yeah.
lot.
What are the repercussions for you, though?
I mean, like, my blood sugar will just be up and down all throughout the day, which just, man, it makes you feel just, I've felt like shit ever since I got diagnosed with diabetes. Like, I've generally felt like shit for like every single day because
Holy shit.
you have one meal that fucks you up. I mean, I've gotten better at it over the years of, you know, managing my blood sugar and like figuring out what to eat to, you know, feel optimal. But for the most part, like, dude, if I eat a sandwich and it, spikes my blood sugar, I get super sleepy. Like, it fucks my speech up. I have to literally piss like every 5 seconds. I'll be up all night because your body's not breaking down the sugar. So you have to, like, your body's trying to piss it out.
Oh.
And you're just getting you get so dehydrated. So I'll feel like that on a day-to-day basis.
Fuck, dude. How the hell do you do that?
So, like, there's times, we have to do the podcast late because, we still have our day job, so we do it at night a lot. And there's times where it's like, if I have a day where I eat like shit, I'm like struggling to throw my words together, dude.
Yeah.
Because it fucks everything up. And then if I take too much insulin, it goes low, or if I don't eat enough, you get like the shakes, you get weak, you feel like you're gonna pass out.
Holy shit, dude.
It's a fucking mess, dude.
What about boozing? How does that affect it?
Yeah, well, I never really stopped that.
Yeah, amen, brother. Yeah.
But I've really just kind of figured out like what works for me, which is really just beer.
Okay.
Like, I can drink, like, I try to just stick to light beers. Like, light beers will spike it for a little bit, but then it like weirdly drops it, and like it levels out. I don't really do. I never do shots really for the most part, anything like that.
Yeah.
Like, I'll drink some whiskey here and there because there's 0 carbs in that for the most part. But I'm just not like the biggest whiskey guy. I mean, I like it if I'm in a certain mood.
Probably can't have a vodka cran or something because there's a bunch of sugar in there.
Too much sugar, dude.
Yeah.
All those mixed drinks for the most part I try to stay away from. Although I could do like a
Gin and club.
like a vodka club.
Like a vodka club.
Yeah,
That'd be nice.
vodka soda.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
But
a nice
just like Miller Lite, Coors Light, like that is kind of what once I got diabetes, like I'm just gonna stick with light beer.
Yeah.
Damn.
I feel like that's what most people like. The light beer, you eventually return to that anyway.
Yeah.
Diabetes or not.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then, or I'm just crushing wine with my wife during the week, dude.
Oh.
Like that will get me because there's a lot of sugar in that shit.
Oh my god, yeah.
But God, it's good.
It is good. Wine hangover's nasty. Though.
I
bad.
hate a wine
It's
hangover.
nasty.
It is really bad.
Yeah.
Because of all that sugar. I
Right,
think that really,
yeah.
is a big part of what
Yeah.
fucks you
What
up.
are you drinking the most of, red or whites? Like, what are you?
Red. I'm a big red guy.
Like a little Merlot?
I like a Cabernet or a Pinot Noir. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, man. I'm just saying.
Dude.
Cabernet. I'm a Cabernet slut, dude.
Let's go, dude.
You're a slut for some cat.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
A nice
dude.
Pinot.
Oh
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
dude.
Yeah. My boss called Pinot Grigio, like seriously, Pinot Giorgio.
Yeah.
Like he thought it was Giorgio for like 2 years. And I
Yeah.
was like, I'm not even going to
Sounds
tell
kind
you.
of classy.
Yeah, I was
Cabernet 7.
Yeah.
7
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I was like, I'm not even going to tell you.
I got in trouble. My Rachel wants always a Sauvignon Blanc from New Zealand is her specific
Whoa.
that she wants. And if I come back with anything but that, I'm in fucking trouble. So,
Sam's the same way. She needs a Kim Crawford white wine.
ooh.
I don't know anything about wine.
What is Kim Crawford? Is that a bottom, middle, top shelf? What is that?
I don't know what it is. I just know to look for. I think it's
label.
like.
Mid tier, like a $15, $18.
Yeah, it's probably like $15 to $18.
Okay.
If I had to guess.
I know Josh. That's the only brand.
Yes,
Yeah,
Josh.
that's
Josh
a-
is my go-to. Josh.
Yeah.
Or bread and butter.
Yeah.
I get like two wines. Those are my go-tos. They're
Yeah.
so good.
I got Rachel a Snoop Dogg Sauvignon Blanc.
Oh, it's probably so bad, dude.
She fucking hated it.
Yeah.
I was like, I thought we tried something different. It's got Snoop Dogg on it.
Yeah.
She's like, it's from California, not New Zealand. I was like, oh, fucking Christ.
Bro, I tried. I was in the liquor store the one day, and I see James Harden had a wine.
I've had it before.
Yeah.
It's gross.
It's so bad,
It's
dude.
gross.
I remember thinking, I was
James
like,
Harden has a wine?
Yeah.
James Harden randomly
Big
has
wine guy.
Really?
So I was thinking, I'm like, he's a really rich guy. I wonder if he's like if he's a big wine guy, put a lot of effort and money into this. I'm like, I'm gonna give it a shot. It is so fucking
Dog
bad.
shit. It tastes like it was filtered through his beard.
Yeah.
Like after Game 6 of the NBA Finals.
Yeah.
Damn, what if you're drinking that wine and you just get a hair in the mouth?
Yeah.
Where the
Yeah.
fuck did that come from?
You fucking
It's
Euro step on your way to throw up in the toilet.
What's the vodka that has the gold flakes in it? It just
Oh,
has hair
yeah.
in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gold Slick.
Yeah,
Goldschlager or whatever.
It was in Superbad.
Yeah,
Gold
Gold Slick or
Schlager.
Gold
Yeah.
Schlager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Man.
so funny.
You gotta get me a bottle. What did you say? You gotta get me some Kyle's Killer Lemonade. It's like, okay, it's kind of gay, but I can get it for you. God, it's the best movie, dude.
I love how you still have the tag on this sucker. You look like a girl that got a prom dress and she's going to return it the next day.
Yes. Well, this one I am wearing my shirt
Oh.
underneath because I got to sell this puppy.
You're going to have a game-worn South Jersey The Boys shirt.
That's
yes.
nice.
Because I already took the tag off mine We obviously have yours.
Yeah.
Sold 2 today. I put up 1 post. We got
Damn,
2
dude.
guys who, by the way, are going to be coming on the podcast because they're purchasing
Are they
shirt.
like comedians or just civilians?
One is
Okay.
a comedian, and the other is like has an interest in getting into comedy, but hasn't.
Who's the comedian? Do I know him?
Ryan Rins.
Oh, I know him. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Ryan.
yeah. He actually hasn't been on here. Yeah, he's he'll be on.
He's good, dude.
So he's gonna come on the pod.
dude.
Gonna
Fuck yeah.
get him the shirt. So
Nice.
sold 2 today, and then I think that means we only have.
2
I think I
left.
got 2 schmediums left.
Jimbo wants one.
Limited
So-
edition.
Yeah.
Limited
That's
edition.
nice.
I got
Game
a,
more
I got a
too.
6-pack because I
Just
didn't-
a 6er.
I didn't think about the fact that we had to get them like custom embroidered on the back from our friend Tara who does the re-up show.
Oh yeah.
But it takes a while because it's all custom.
Right.
So like if I can't, I'm like I might have to. If we get another order of these, I might have to figure something else out because I can't just get a 50 custom.
Yeah,
embroidered.
she'll be
it's gonna-
working forever, dude.
She could be like the kids in the Nike.
Yeah,
factory.
yeah, the
It's like,
sweatshop. Yeah.
How many more do you need,
Yeah,
Brendan?
yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, let's get the smallest order possible and see if anybody even wants them, and so that's what we did.
Damn, it's a pretty intricate stitch job too. Like she
It's good,
hands
dude.
did all
That's
that.
what
Like
she's doing.
that's
And
pretty
they're-
wild.
dude. Like they're breathable.
Charlie Sheen collection here.
Yeah, it's a beautiful piece.
Yeah,
It's a nice
yeah.
piece, man.
That's
And they're
pretty sweet.
it's we're flying off the shelves, you guys.
I had multiple people respond to me when I shared the video. They were
Yeah.
like, "Are you starting a bowling team?" I was like, "You're fucking right. We
Might
are."
as well. We
Yeah.
might as well.
Comedian bowling league would be kind of nice.
We've been talking about that. It would be
It's
pretty
basically
sweet.
the tap room.
yeah, honestly, yeah, it would be. Yeah,
Some guy's gonna show up with a pit bull.
Yeah,
He's like, "This is cool, right?"
Yeah.
Comedian bowling league would be tight though.
yeah, it'd be kind of sick.
Yeah, because people often sleep on just how big of a drinking sport bowling is.
That's
It-
almost the only like
When-
other thing you do with
Are
it.
you a good bowler?
I'm not great.
Yeah.
but I feel like I could hold my own. I could like
Put
a
it
buck
together.
20 maybe.
Yeah.
Really?
You know, I
Fuck,
don't want to brag,
man.
but yeah, buck 20.
Yeah,
I've
sounds pretty good.
barely
buck 40
ever
on a good night.
Yeah.
bumpers or no bumpers.
No bumpers.
Oh, dude, I gotta go with the bumpers.
I
like-
get the thing you push the ball at the top and it like rolls down. You know, that's fine. Yeah.
Dan strikes me as a guy who walks in and goes, "Don't not to worry, boss. I brought my own shoes."
I'll be out there with these puppies right here.
He's got a
a bag.
bowling bag.
Yeah.
Got
Nice
my
ball.
own ball in there
Yeah.
that I'm just fucking
Yeah.
wiping
Sir,
up.
what
Yeah.
size shoe? Brought my own, sir.
Don't worry about
Yeah.
that. Got mine. They got some new grips on them.
Yeah.
I got a
Oh my
glove
God.
too, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Your ball says like the Terminator on it or something,
Yeah.
especially embroidered.
Meanwhile, my score is like just a 72.
Yeah.
So
Dude,
funny.
I would love to go do that at a bowling alley.
Yeah,
that would
dude.
be a pretty sweet time. I wish
I do love a good bowling night with the boys.
Oh
man.
my god, it's so much fun.
You just get. I mean, I don't know if I've ever been drunker than just like going out bowling.
Oh yeah.
I always get absolutely
Yeah.
obliterated bowling,
Yeah.
dude.
Pitchers, just a couple pitchers.
Yeah.
It's over.
The best bowling alley, not the best dive bar bowling alley. There is actually a bowling alley that is basically a dive bar in Medford. It's called Medford Lanes. It's across from the
Sure.
Medford Otts. Me, Cody, and Jim went there. We got wasted at Otts, and they have a like 6-pack store next
Okay.
door. We went in there. I got some Moose Lager, a 6-pack of that, or maybe a case. But we just got even more fucked up at the bowling alley. This place looks like they just stopped smoking in there like last week.
Nice.
Like it's that type of vibe.
Oh,
Wood paneled
yeah.
walls everywhere. An older Asian woman working the cash register. Only woman in there. Only person in there. And she's just like, "What you want?" And we're like, "We'll take a lane for an hour." She's like, "Okay, $15." We're like, "Okay." this is
Wow.
God,
and we're
that-
it's a BYO bowling alley though. It's a pretty sweet
That's
dive bar
sweet.
bowling alley.
careful with that accent.
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Stay
gotta
nice,
really-
brother.
oh yeah, well, you sucky. Yeah. She was a fucking hoot and a holler though.
Yeah.
To quote Bob Cody, she was a good time.
Bob Cody.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. That was,
I grew up in Glassboro, and there used to be a bowling alley there.
Oh, yeah.
And there used to
Okay.
be a bar in the bowling alley.
oh yeah, a little attached to it.
Yeah, Keglers. was the name.
Keglers.
Yeah, so we would go there in college, and they would do like beat the clock. It was called beat the clock, where it would
Okay.
be like $5 pitchers and like 25-cent
Yeah.
like cups.
Where'd you go to college?
Rowan.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Nice.
then we would also Townie's pride, but
Where'd you go to high school?
Glassboro.
Okay.
Go Dogs, dude.
Damn.
Go Bulldogs.
Go
dude.
Dogs.
Yeah, so we would just get hammered. They have like $3 trash cans. And we get fucked up, and then we'd bowl.
Yeah.
And it would be
Okay.
awesome. Yeah, it'd be awesome.
It's kind of a terrifying thing to do while you're on a slippery floor in those weird shoes, and you're just like, I get nervous every time I go up there. I'm gonna bust my fucking ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done that before, actually.
Is it when you step on the actual lane, like
Yeah, you go too far.
you go too far and it's
Yeah.
like ice and you're
Yeah,
screwed?
exactly. Yeah.
Dude, me and my buddies a couple of years ago, we got there must have been like 30 of us. We all got shirts made, as we do.
That's so sick.
And we called it our one buddy Camel. That's his nickname, Camel. We called it the Camel Cup because he put it all together. We all got shirts that said Camel Cup. We did a bowling tour. We went to like 5 different bowling places in South Jersey, and we just went and got hammered and played like a game or two at each one. And we got like a bus to take us to each.
I was gonna
one.
say, were you drinking and driving?
Oh
in
my god,
between?
we had this driver that just brought us to each bowling alley.
Oh, we gotta get that.
That's sick.
It was the most fun I've ever had. So obviously, by the time you get to the last, I think we ended at pin setters.
Okay.
And I swear to God, what is the highest score you can get in bowling?
300.
I think I bowled. I'm not even joking. I bowled like a fucking 270.
That's like 9 strikes.
I may possibly higher.
crazy.
I think I had 9 strikes, and then on the 10th frame, I got a spare. I got a spare, and then I got like and so then you do get another turn,
Yeah.
and I got like a 6. But I was like
Holy
close.
shit, dude.
The drunkest I had been. I got so close to bowling a 300.
We might need to see game footage of this.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's
Never
not,
happened again?
Yeah, it's out of the
Yeah.
ordinary. This
Oh
is
my
not
God,
like-
yeah, that's
It
crazy.
was like a fucking miracle.
Yeah.
Miracle at in the lanes. Dude.
Yeah. Miracle in the lane.
Miracle on
That's what,
bowling.
that's what they were calling it, dude.
Yeah.
That's what people were just standing there watching it. You were seeing like 30 pins. And
Yeah,
you're like,
Yeah,
where the fuck
yeah.
do
Miracle
I-
betwing the pins.
Yeah.
I mean, people are still talking about
They're
it,
still
dude.
talking.
Yeah.
But
Do
dude,
you
it
ever-
was the most fun.
See the meme of the guy who bowled a perfect game on 9/11?
No.
So it's just like in a random bowling alley. It's like this guy's picture is like some boomer. And it just says his name and it
yeah.
says perfect game and it says 9/11/01.
Oh my!
So he
God.
must have gone, just drown his sorrows to the lanes. And fucking, it's a perfect
It's
game.
a perfect game. Gets
Yeah.
out and he goes,
Yeah.
"What the fuck happened here? Why is everyone so bummed?
Yeah,
I
it's
bowled a perfect game."
You guys aren't going to believe this.
Imagine like this guy obsessed with bowling. He finally bowls a perfect game and he gets out. He can't wait to tell everybody, and they're all like bummed out. And he's just like, "When can I talk about the perfect game?
How soon is too soon?
How soon is?
Oh, please tell
Can
me.
I bring up the perfect game?
Please tell me who's from the greater New York area. That would just be like he just is itching to tell somebody about it. But yeah. Oh man, he's like, what a great day in history.
Yeah,
the
greatest day
day
of
I
my
bowled a
life. Yeah.
perfect game. I have a couple other news articles that you can get into here real quick, and then we're probably how much time do we have on there?
We're at. Can you see this, John?
No, I can't.
59.
Oh, okay, all right.
Wow.
I got-
Flying.
Flies by, baby.
My
I
God.
got a couple more. Here's a nice one. We are ones that usually break news about humpback whales.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's one where scientists tracked and saw that a humpback whale swam a record-breaking 3 oceans and 8,100 miles to have sex. So, how far have you guys gone to bone abroad?
Definitely not more than a mile.
I don't go from down here to up there.
Yeah, amen,
I mean,
brother.
I sit in that
Amen.
recliner, put on the VR headset, and find me
Just
some.
go to town.
Yeah, just
Well, J-Man, you must be going decently far. Your girlfriend lives in New York.
Yeah,
correct?
my lady's New York City resident.
So
So,
you're-
yeah, I'm up and
You're
back and
traveling
forth.
state lines to to make love work.
Whatever it takes, dude.
Damn.
You know,
Where
whatever
was
it
where
takes.
was she a week ago? Where whatever sidewalk that CEO was on.
I couldn't reach her for like 2 days. It was kind of weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was
found
at a
her on
star-
a Greyhound.
Yeah. She was like, that guy's really hot. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, let's take it easy here,
Easy.
please. Yeah.
How did you guys meet, by the way? You and Melissa?
Hinge.
Okay.
Yeah, Hinge. Yeah.
in New
But
York, or
I
was
was
she
gonna
down
say,
here?
were you in New York?
She was
or-
doing a commercial down here for, I believe, Action News.
Okay.
There goes that Action News van commercial.
Holy
Wow.
shit!
She's in one of those, and then I
saw
guess
that
we
she just
kind of
recently
matched.
did something where she was like a news reporter in a show.
Law and Order. Yeah,
Yes.
she's got like a Law and
Oh,
Order.
it's so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. She was.
Damn.
Yeah.
So she's got some credits on Law and Order. was
Yeah,
in the
dude.
6 Action News.
That's
She's
kind of how
awesome.
we met because I knew Alyssa from New York Comedy Club, and then we must have been talking at a mic and connected the fact that we both know Alyssa.
Right, yeah.
And, got to talking about
Wait,
that.
is this the Alyssa that Michael Ryan Fagan was talking about?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now it's all starting to come
that's
together.
my queen.
That's your queen.
That's my queen.
That's right,
Nice.
baby.
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah. So, I mean, you traveled to New York.
Little comedy duo, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, she does
You know.
comedic ventures as well?
Yeah, she's got a TikTok with her and her friend. They do sketches and shit.
Oh,
They're
shit.
hilarious. Yeah,
Nice. That's
Yeah,
pretty sweet.
she
Yeah.
kills it on social media.
Oh, dude, she's crushing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
better than all of us.
Yeah.
Super funny, though.
Yeah, no, she's the best.
I'm trying to think.
But yeah, I have made the sojourn many times up to New York.
Yeah.
You know,
Ooh, you get on like a mega bus or something? Or?
I go Amtrak, dude.
At least you're going
Yeah.
up there for, I'll go up for a fucking check spot. At least you're going up for love, man.
Yeah, true. It's
Yeah.
true.
You on J.O. on your way home at night, just by yourself in the old Corolla?
I should, dude. But then after you're done, you're going to go right to bed on the highway.
That is true. You
Sorry,
will get sleepy.
Gotta
Yeah.
take a nap.
Yeah.
The cops pull you over, like, are you drunk, sir? I'm like, sorry, I just jerked off on the way home.
They'd be like, all right.
Yeah.
Got a little sleepy.
I just jerked off and had a soda.
Yeah.
I'm fucking so sleepy right now.
You don't just
Yeah.
smoke a cigarette in there afterwards? That's what I'd be doing.
Of course you would.
All right, I got one other one here. This one's a pretty... I actually... I was talking to...
There he is. There's the our
yeah,
Jack
there's
man.
this-
There's our fucking sweet prince.
there's
Luigi.
There he is.
Holy
That is such a
hell.
thirst trap.
There's
dude.
Waluigi right there. Look at that fucking...
He looks like almost a different guy in the mug. I mean, obviously
Yeah.
he's.
Yeah, he's got like
Different guy.
he's got like a fro in the mugshot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what gives? He has the same sort of unibrow situation going on.
Right.
What is up with this article, by the way? His back pain was so intense he couldn't be physically intimate with anyone, his former landlord says.
So
Yeah.
they're trying to piece together why this guy was like so upset about the healthcare industry, and they're piecing together that he had, I guess, like some sort of like back issues that was causing him a lot of discomfort. So it just seems like there's a lot of speculation as to like, did this guy go through like a surgery that went bad that wasn't covered? They're like, why is he so fucked up over this? So it seems like they keep speculating. Like, I guess he had like books on like lower back pain. So I think this is just all them guessing.
It's
being
funny
like,
that a landlord knows this about him. Though.
Yeah, I would never tell my landlord, like, dude, I can't get pussy for like a month. Why would you say that to your landlord?
it's like,
dude?
okay, well, you still owe me.
Yeah, it's like checks due, man. I don't know what to
Still
tell
owe me
you.
$9.50,
Yeah,
dude.
it's like, sorry, dude, I'm real jammed up. I haven't come in a month.
Yeah, my back.
Yeah.
I keep getting bricked on my lower back.
That's a great point, dude. Who's talking to their landlord about their
Yeah,
love life?
like that's crazy, dude.
Jesus.
Former landlord says.
Former landlord. Well, here's the...
I just know he was not getting pussy.
Yeah, is he in New York too? Does he live there, or did he just go there to find the CEO?
Well,
It would be funny if it was a New York landlord. Can you hear him saying this? Oh yeah, you can't get any pussy.
Yeah. Look, I'm sorry your back hurts, but
Yeah. We all know what that accent is.
So
Nah, it's a generic accent.
Yeah,
It's for
yeah.
anything for anybody.
it could be anybody.
Just anybody.
Could,
Yeah.
be, could be a Catholic.
Yeah.
Nobody thought we all didn't think the same thing. when we
No,
heard
exactly.
Yeah, yeah. It could be anybody.
I
But
don't understand.
his name is Mort. It could be anybody. But yeah. So the article I brought up because I saw this, and I don't know how I knew this, but Brendan, since I talked to John about this earlier, do you know what happens to your organs after you die? If you're getting like embalmed, you have an open casket. Do you know what they do with your organs?
If you're getting if you're not an organ donor,
If you're not an organ donor, you just die. They take you to the mortuary. You know what they do with everything in your body?
do they feed it to animals?
No, they just. I'll get down to where this lady on TikTok explained it a little bit.
She seems qualified.
She works at a funeral home, yeah, and she just is back there embalming, doing TikToks.
Yo, this is what we do with the bodies.
Here's what we do. What was it? What was the funeral
Sometimes
home?
we play some games. She's doing like weekend of burnings back there. Before we throw them out, we figure let's have some fun. We do a team builder every Thursday.
What was it? The dead bodies in Deptford funeral home we were going to open.
Yes,
What was
Ralph's Dead Bodies.
Ralph's Dead Bodies.
Nice.
In Deptford, New Jersey. Sometimes we just play with the arms and shit.
Yeah,
It's like a body shop.
there we go.
So she said that all your organs are put in a clinical bag inside your torso and your chest cavity, and then your stomach, abdomen, and everything is sutured back up, and your brain is not in your head. They just put everything in a bag right here.
Wow.
They just take everything up. They put it right there, and
They just tie it up.
they
and
just suture you all up right here.
just a
So
little doggy bag.
yeah. And it's like I don't care. Just don't remove the pussy. You know what I mean?
Pay good money for that pussy.
Hey, man. Yeah.
I just found it weird when I knew that and heard of that like most open caskets, a lot of people that none of the organs, if you're like looking at it, it's like, well, that's not there anymore. That's not there. Keep the dick there though. Yeah.
Right.
It's pretty weird. When
Why
you think
even
about it.
move them though?
That's what I don't know if it's part of the embalming process. Of course, this TikTok, she doesn't go far into it. She just said that that's what happens. They put everything like right here. Don't they do that with like turkeys or something too? Like, don't they take all the shit inside and put it in a little bag somewhere?
Well, obviously we don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I
I
was like,
think
I have
John and I were
no
going to jump in and
idea.
go, actually, I can tell you a little bit more about that
It
subject, Dan.
really helps with the taste,
Yeah.
but in this instance, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know why they do it either.
Why would you know that?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't, especially if they're going to burn the bodies. Why would they?
Well, I guess these ones are ones they embalm, but they just put all the organs in one place.
What does embalming even mean? I'm an idiot. What does that even mean?
guys, I got to come clean here. What is embalming?
Yeah, I'm 31. I don't know what it means.
Let's start from the very beginning. Have you ever heard of doing PCP?
Yes.
That's where you dip marijuana in embalmment fluid and then you smoke it.
Yeah.
Penis
So-
with cum, please.
Yeah, we're fucking firing on all cylinders
Cooking
tonight.
with gas, bro.
Oh my god, dude, we
Damn.
are a
Holy
high level
crap,
IQ
Damn.
podcast.
We've been.
baby.
I've just been
My God.
pumping propane into this room.
He must be on lightheaded.
Don't light a match. We're going sky high. So embalmment fluid is what they put into your veins. They take all the blood out and they fill you with something that basically keeps you looking fresh for a little while.
Does your blood go bad?
If
Your
you keep
body,
it
I guess.
in your body, it will. Yeah. So
Okay.
they take it out and they give you this juice that kind of keeps you a little more put together.
Okay.
You still eventually decompose, but it makes everything look
Takes
a
a
little better.
little. Okay.
Yeah.
Keeps you fresh for a
But
little while.
maybe this is just their way to avoid a zombie apocalypse. Like, you can't have any zombies, really, if all their organs are right here, right? Like, how
Oh,
the
true. You couldn't bring him back to life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. I read through this, and it doesn't really explain why they do that, but that's just apparently what they
They're
do.
like, well, just in case we want to take it out, light it on fire, and throw it on somebody's doorstep. We got your ass. Somebody stomps it out. Oh, that's a heart.
Man, yeah. I actually asked the doctor after that surgery I was talking about, where they took out like my spleen, I think, all this other stuff. I actually asked while I was hopped up on some type of fucking pain medication if I could get all of it in a jar. Like, I wanted. I was like, those are my things. I want it.
Did they
You
give it to you?
No, the guy looked at me like I was crazy, and I was like, "The fuck is this doctor's?"
Yeah, what a weirdo doctor, dude. That doctor's such a fucking.
He was just
Such a
like,
buzzkill, dude.
no, we don't really do that. There's some, HIPAA violations with that. But yeah, it was a.
Where did you even find this article?
This was on the New York Post. So
The Post.
yeah, it was on the Post from
Yeah, it's on the
Thanksgiving.
Post.
Actually, is when it got published. Oh, that-
Nice.
great timing. I was talking about the turkey basting.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah. That's we got that. We got humpback whales having sex, and we got congressmen shooting down drones while we have guns with no serial numbers on them.
Couple
Yeah.
in the
pieces.
studio.
Yeah.
And plus, we got a sweet prince over here just flexing his fucking six pack everywhere. Do you think he went into jail and just to like give off his dominant like lifestyle, that he just went right to the gym and just started pumping iron in front of guys?
He looked kind of scrawny in the video.
Yeah,
He
and
did,
He's a little
yeah.
too pretty. I think that
Yeah,
he's
he
gonna
might have
have a
lost
tough
some-
time,
yeah.
dude.
He's gonna have a tough time. Do you think when he gets into prison, people know, like in the day and age of how everything is now with like digital everything, people in prison know who the fuck he is when he gets there?
I think they got like TVs and stuff. Do they have
I
TVs
think they
and stuff
do,
in prison? I
yeah.
think they do.
I do.
Yeah.
I always see like TikToks where like inmates are like playing fucking video games.
Dude,
and
I
stuff.
saw like
Yeah.
two dudes in a cell on a 60-inch TV playing 2K. And the dude has like Air Force Ones on, and they're just like playing.
If you're homeless, why
Jail
would
sounds
you
kinda
not
cool.
just go to jail?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just, look, I'll get a cell, I'll play video games,
Yeah,
meet a couple
with my
friends.
boys. Yeah.
So if you eventually got to that point in your life where you're like, you know what, I'll commit a crime to go to jail and just, get 3 meals, you're in a warm or air conditioned place depending on the season, all that good stuff, like what crime would you commit to go to jail? Like if you need at least a 60-day sentence, no priors, what would you do? You gotta
60-day sentence. It would have to be something funny and
Yeah,
obviously not
for sure.
I mean,
violent.
you
like-
wouldn't want to do something where you only get a week in there. Like, I would go in there for at least a little bit of time.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you what I would do. I don't know if this would get you 60 days, but some sort of streaking through like a baseball game.
Ooh, see, you got to be careful though, because if they get you on like a sex offender thing, they're all gonna
Yeah.
know. They don't like sex offenders in jail.
Yeah, you get a sex offender.
You know what
thing.
I'm saying?
True.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you could do maybe a little more than 60 days. You go,
Yeah.
that was not my plan, guys.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be in and out.
You're right.
okay?
Right. That would be hilarious, but I'm just thinking about the
Yeah,
repercussions.
It's tough because you have to figure out what can you do that's not going to
Right.
be too
egregious.
right.
Maybe like a financial crime.
Well, white collar crime?
Yeah, like a little something financial
Yeah,
or
but you
something.
got to be
Insider
smart enough
trading.
to figure out.
I don't even know what
think we're
that-
smart enough
No clue.
to do a white collar crime.
No, I don't even know how you would even start.
I would try and do like an insider trading. I go to like the Genius Bar at an Apple store and be like, so what do you guys know?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Let me
some
buy
sort of pyramid scheme, dude.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would say.
I
Dan would be Monet's top seller.
yeah, I'd be a top seller. I'm just out there just whipping fucking
He's been
lotions and
talking
yoga
about
pants.
it. Yeah.
I've been talking about it for a while. The
Mary
haters said that I
Kay
wouldn't
stuff,
do it.
yeah.
Yeah, dude. I actually have a bunch of broads showing up for a Mary Kay demonstration in an hour. So we
we gotta get out of here.
yeah, you gotta get out of here unless you guys
Yeah.
want some Tupperware. Listen, if you're on my downline, I will sell you guys at least 6 pallets of it. It's only a $2,000 investment, and you have a potential to make about $2,200.
And
So-
I just need 10 of your closest friends to also
10 of your boys.
invest.
Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, why are women always the ones that get sucked into pyramid schemes? You would think guys would be like,
Well,
yeah, we all know the answer to that.
well, no, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a good question.
Well, guys are always the ones that fucking start them.
That's
it
true.
seems like.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need a pyramid scheme for boys. Like, there's always a.
It seems like women are. Well, no, I mean, don't get me wrong. Guys get into pyramid schemes too, but guys are a little bit more of like cult guys.
Yeah,
We
for
like
sure.
starting cults.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, we start them all, dude. Pyramid schemes, cults.
Yeah, all of them.
The only
Yeah.
like closest thing we could probably get to a pyramid scheme is getting like $20 in your DraftKings account if you share a link with somebody and they sign up. Like that's probably the
Yeah.
closest we
Yeah.
get.
When I was in high school, a lot of my boys got into. Have you ever heard of Cutco? It's like
Yeah.
knives.
College
So
kids
they
do
would
that
like
all the
go
time.
around
Everybody.
and they'd be like, "Look, dude, like I just need you to buy in." And, then,
And their whole
we'll do
business
it.
model is they hire like a high school kid and they go, you have to set appointments with like your friend's parents.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did. Like
And
they
then the
would come
parents
over
would
to my
feel bad
parents'
because
house.
they're like, all right, he's got a job and
Yeah.
I'll buy a fucking knife that I don't need.
yeah, so many of my friends were doing that.
Yeah. I think Tom Segura did that. He was the top sales guy for Cutco at one point.
Yeah, my buddy did it.
Yeah. That's pretty nuts. Well, what do you got coming up, Brendan? I think we're a little over an hour now.
Yes.
We'll,
Let me see. Go to BrendanDonegan.com. That's where I'm posting all my shows. I have a couple things cooking. I'm going to be opening for Eric D'Alessandro at Parks Casino this Saturday.
oh, yeah.
So if you're in the area, come to Parks Casino. Eric's fucking hilarious. It should be fun. Re-Up Fashion Comedy Show. We're doing that December 27th. We've already sold some tickets. So
Fuck. Between
still-
the holidays? Are we getting wasted at Brewers
go.
afterwards?
Yeah, dude.
Ooh,
We're
that
like
sounds fun.
Yeah,
halfway sold out a couple weeks prior. So usually that's not the case. Everyone waits till the last minute, but people nabbed them up. So December 27th, Re-Up Fashion. We got a great lineup for that. You can get them on my website. You can get them on the Re-Up Fashion website. And then I have some more co-headlining dates that are going to be coming up in January and February in like the greater Pennsylvania area. So
Greater PA.
just keep an eye out on Instagram and on my website. It's Brendan Donegan Comedy on Instagram. Thank you guys.
Oh, yeah. John, how about you? What's going on in your neck of the woods?
Nothing. Come live out all your dreams at High Note Humor. We got an open mic
humor.
every Wednesday at 8:00 if you're interested or whatever. Come
Fuck
on
yeah,
through.
dude.
Yeah.
You never know what's going to happen there.
You never know.
You never
dude.
know, dude.
Bass guitars,
People
dogs.
do say that like anytime you're like talking to somebody who maybe has been out of the scene for a while or who's even if they're just getting started, they're like, oh, what mics? And everyone's like, one of the best mics is High Note Humor.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Longest
It's
running.
fun. Yeah, everybody's nice.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
It's definitely
yeah.
it's a really supportive like
Yeah.
if you're trying to like get started in comedy, it's probably the best place you can go.
Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
And follow me on Instagram at definitely not John K if you want to.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Nice. And then all I got right now in the rest of the end of the year here is the Tom's River show, the 19th, little Thursday night action, and Tommy Rivers. So there's the action. There's a bunch of hooligans on that show. Old Jeff Colella and Josh Ryan, that drunk.
Jersey bad boy.
Dana Sheraton chick is on it, and so's Jim K and me. So
Jersey bad girl.
Yep, that's right.
I don't know if she's from South Jersey. But
No.
She's an honorary South Jersey bad girl.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'll have to get her on the program at some point. But
That's
yeah,
right.
that's where we're at. So we'll
Fuck
see you guys
John.
next
Thanks
time.
for coming on, dude.
Yeah, thanks, guys. This was
Thanks
awesome.
for coming on
Dude,
there.
we'll have to have you back on again.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah.
It was so
Yeah.
much fun, man.
Let's go.
DM the page for some shirts.
Oh, yeah. We got 2 left.
They're
so
very nice shirts, too.
hit
Nice
us up,
quality.
dude.
These are nice. We'll see you.
See ya.
Fuck yeah.